Hi lovely ladies, welcome back. This is Taya Hair. My name is Matea and I'm gonna be showing you guys how to do this really cute crisscross bun. So my hair, as you can see, it's not very straight. I should have tucked it away last night, but I didn't. I have put some conditioner in there and my daily creams and oils already, so I'm just making my lines to make my 3 crisscross braids. I'm pretty sure that's not what they're actually called, so if you know what they're called, let me know in the comments. So yeah, it doesn't matter like if your line is straight. I kind of like it semi-straight, so I try to make it a little straighter, but it doesn't have to be straight. And then I also don't like using that comb in particular, but I couldn't find my little straight one, so worked with what I got. And yeah, so basically you're making a line from like the tip of your ear to the other tip of the ears, just kind of like that. Yeah, you can see it, mine's not that straight. So you're gonna make your marks. That's just how my head is, my hairline. So I just go off of my hairline, and you can make like 3 or 4 of these crisscross braids. They're half crisscross braids, so that's why we did the parting in the first place. So you're just gonna section them off, and then I find that if you're using an afro comb, if you grew up in a black community, you know what an afro comb is. If you're using that, or like the comb that I'm using, just one straight line through works better than trying to do a little, like trying to straighten it and doing half lines here and there. So these lines, you want to kind of make them straighter because they will be the lines that actually show. And then for combing, I'm just going from underneath and then doing the part and then combing the rest of it afterwards like that. I find it hurts less, especially when I'm doing braids for somebody else, especially kids. But even for myself, I think it puts less tension on your roots and also your edge hair as well. So you're gonna make a line in between to do your 2-sided crisscross braids, just like that. Again, I made the mistake of trying to like part a lot of it. One line through works just fine, and then you're gonna part on the side. I did 3. Yeah, so you're just gonna make 2 lines on the side. The first line has to go through both individual sections like that. And then what you're gonna do is just secure it with a rubber band. I usually use black rubber bands, but I couldn't find my bag of black rubber bands from the last time I did my hair, and so we had the white ones, and that's what we used. They're actually like see-through rubber bands, and that they felt stronger. And I'm just twisting my hair like that, so like if you guys can see that your hair doesn't have to be twisted here, and if you don't know how to twist your hair, it's not gonna be like a huge deal. I just like to do that because it makes it easier for me to work with my hair. So now this is the part where you're gonna crisscross it. So you're gonna section off the second half, and then just like I'm doing there in the video, I find just like watching like helps me. Like when I see other people do it, then I can do it. So that's just what I'm doing there. If you have specific questions on like hows, just let me know. So after you've secured it, you can secure that extra hair in the back with either in Zambia they call them napins, but they're like clips, or elastic bands. So yeah, I'm just braiding it down, and then I'm gonna do the exact same thing for the other side as well. now that we have our crisscross section braids done, we're gonna do the rest of our hair. So what I'm doing there, I'm just combing it out. Like I said, I haven't straightened my hair, combed it or anything, so it's in pretty bad shape. So if you guys, as you're seeing me struggle, that's why. At this point, like, if you started out with your hair straightened, this is gonna be easier. You just comb through it, and then we're gonna direct all of that hair to the front as much as possible, because I kind of want this to be like a middle head bun. So that's what I'm doing there, just directing all the hair right up to the front. And you can do different things. If you want no product, you can just add your hair clip here and then wait for the next section part. I'm actually going to be adding some hair gel because it's way easier and it looks neater, I think. I don't add too much though, because I don't like a lot of product in my hair, and it's easier to get buildup if you just keep on adding, especially if you're gonna be doing this like every day or every other day and adding, you can get product buildup. So I just have a little bit there, and then I'm just combing it through, and I'm gonna be using my really good thin haired brush to brush all of my kinky hair up into that top of my head bun. And yeah, you guys gonna see that. And then I'm going to be adding the hair extension. You can use regular hair extensions, just like out of your packet, and just wrap that around. But I'm going to be using a clip-in, which I actually made, and that was a lot of fun. So if you guys want a video on how to make your own clip-ins, or if you want to buy clip-ins from Tear Hair, let me know in the comments below. But if you guys want, I can make that happen for you guys. So yeah, so that's what you're going to be seeing me do here, is just making sure that my bun is up in the right position that I want it, and it is. And I'm just securing it with that really thick elastic band. You want something that's not gonna snap, so I use something that's really strong. And at this point, it is really difficult to put tension on your edges, because we don't have any edges, and the back edges there are really protected. And that's what the Afro clip-in looks like. It's kind of like supposed to look like real hair. So I'm just unclipping it, and then sorry, I got confused for a second there where I was supposed to put it. Don't mind me. So yes, so as you guys can see, you're gonna clip it from the front and then wrap it around. So this was one piece of my set. And that's what's so great about clip-ins, is that you can reuse them over and over again. You can wash them and you can dry them, and you have them so that when you take your hair out, you just don't throw it out in garbage. You can actually reuse it a bunch of times. So I just used one piece and wrapped it around my hair. You want to be careful here that your actual hair is not like poking out. And you're gonna lightly, you don't want it too tight, like you don't want it tight at all. So you're gonna lightly wrap it around, and because this is like supposed to mimic an afro hair texture, is really good with like creating that messy bun texture as well. So what you want to do is just wrap it around. I just wrap it around and secured it with a couple bobby pins. Really, at this point, you just want to you can use as many bobby pins as you want. They're just there to like give you the desired messy bun look that you want. And yeah, and you just secured it in place just to make sure that it doesn't fall out. And honestly, like 2 bobby pins works perfectly. I ended up using 3 because I had to secure the top as well. It's kind of cut off in this video, but I just secured the top because it was kind of like sticking out, and I just wanted it to be a little bit tucked away in. And that's it, you guys. I'm not so great at securing edges like most people are. When I see videos of people doing edges, they're done so well, and I'm like still learning at that too, so don't mind me. I also learned something here, so I just kind of like put my hair gel on my edges. I don't use too much. Use a toothbrush. I used that brush at first and it was too big, and it was starting kind of to mess up my hair, so I used my little used toothbrush. Make sure you use a toothbrush that you you don't use or you're never gonna go back to using, because this is hair product, guys, and we don't want that in our mouth. And yeah, if you color code them if you need to, remember if you forget easily. So yeah, that's just me using that to secure my edges. And guys, I want to give a shout out to this hair gel, Shine Jam. It is a really good hair gel. It does not flake, and it does not like crystallize your hair. I've used hair gels that will like crystallize your hair and you literally can't even scratch your hair after like it dries, but this hair gel will dry and your edges will still be intact, and after a while it would just kind of like dissolve, like it would like evaporate, and then your hair is just left like you don't feel like there's a lot of product in it. Obviously you don't put too much of it or you will feel like there's a lot of it, because there's a lot of it. But I love this hair gel and I recommend it to every person I braid, like all my clients I recommend it, and all my friends I recommend this hairstyle. I've used a lot of hair gels that have flaked, and I can make a video on some of the products that will flake for anybody who's a beginner at using hair gels. That would find it useful. Let me know in the comments again if that's something you want to see. And yeah, so this is just me. I guess it works. It works, y'all. It works. So I hope you enjoyed this. I really, really like how it turned out. And you can decorate it with any accessories that you have. I just got these off of Amazon. They're like super cheap and tiny, but they kind of work. I like how it turned out. I really do. I might keep this in for a couple of days. And yeah, this is what it looks like, y'all. I hope you try, and if you do, let me know. If you post it on Instagram, tag Tear Hair in it. And I hope you enjoy it. It's definitely a really cute style, and I think it took me like under an hour, like maybe 30-40 minutes to do this, but obviously because I was filming as well and kind of wanting to capture every step. So yeah, have a good day, y'all.